All right, what did we talk about last week? Riba. We talked about interest. Now, just a couple of notes, inshallah ta'ala, before I talk about tonight's class, just to reiterate that we're going to be taking a break from this halaqah for a few weeks, inshallah ta'ala. So we will restart this halaqah on, actually a month. We'll restart it on January 16th, inshallah. So this halaqah is we're going to break until January 16th. I did the math. That should put us to end the 40th hadith the week of Ramadan, inshallah. So hopefully we'll finish this series right going into Ramadan, and it'll allow us to move on to the next one, bid'nillahi ta'ala, after Ramadan. Another thing is that tonight's subject also deals with finance, but I want to offer a disclaimer. This isn't an Islamic finance class, and it's hard for me, even in preparing the notes of the class, to not fall into the trap of going through a discussion of halal and haram, what's lawful and prohibited in regards to transactions, because the goal of this class is to demonstrate Islam's wholesome paradigms in dealing with social injustice. Most injustices take place either within or due to financial transaction. Okay? So they always say follow the money, right? So money causes most of the world's problems. Or there are problems in the way that money is dealt with in the realm of transaction. So this is a class on social justice. The goal is to show those paradigms, and then obviously to put not just pressure on us in regards to how we make sure that we conform to Islam's moral code or its ethics and financial transactions to the best of our ability, but also how we seek to shift within our own capacity, the way our communities function, and to offer alternative ways of dealing with these things from an ethical perspective. And so tonight's topic was particularly really difficult, and inshallah ta'ala what I plan to do, it'll probably be a little bit shorter of a halaqah tonight than it was last week, because we did get started a little late. But hopefully once this is all done, just so you all know the intention, after these 40 hadith and these classes are done, we're taking notes, obviously, that you can find on the website every week. The goal will be to compile it in a book form, inshallah, and then more details will be filled out within that book form. So there are a lot of things that I might not cover tonight based on feedback, based on how things go. Once we get to publication, inshallah ta'ala, we'll fill in some of these details. So tonight we're talking about a concept in Islam known as gharar. Gharar. Gharar is uncertainty, and most often it comes into the discussion of insurance. So we talked about interest-bearing transactions, or we talked about why Islam took such a strong stance against insurance, against interest and usury, riba, and how riba has become a tool of the elite to exploit the vulnerable, and essentially how the whole concept of lending in Islam falls under charity, not under business. There is no concept of make money off of lending in Islam.